The Nittany Lions and the Buckeyes, a rivalry born of one side setting the standard and the other trying to climb the mountain. And we are on the cusp of dotting the I on a great clash in this one. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will have the football first. Penn State dominated the Buckeyes the last time these two rivals got together.
And if you dominate the Ohio State Buckeyes, the entire country takes notice. It was so impressive what Penn State did. Let's see if they can do it again today.
Fun to make a statement. You were a punchline for a long time in this rivalry game, but to punch through and to punch back and to knock them out, it was a big day for the Nittany Lions.
I love the play call. First play of the game, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Back to throw, it's Owens. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Makes the catch, it's Miller. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed. Breaks into the open. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Tries again to get it in. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The extra point here would tie the game.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got room at the 35. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw, it's Pryor. Fires to the middle. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now adjusting. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah.
There he goes. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Pryor. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got his man out of the backfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period, first down here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Pryor. Slides away. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Moving out of the pocket. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Running behind that left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Back to throw, it's Owens. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. He makes the catch at the 10. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Denmark. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. He'll try to do... Turning it on! He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rousseau.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Tempo in overdrive.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. make this deep.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for space to the left. Heaves it on the run. Makes the grab on the left side. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Back to pass, it's Pryor. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Penn State! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. Really, since then, Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games and how do they play against Ohio State, a big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Porter. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He's got him. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. The offense will quickly use a timeout. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Brings into the open. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Denmark. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Off the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. First down and more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Rousseau. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drop. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Finding open areas. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10. Might as well give it to him again. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. From the gun, the ground game. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell that.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Pryor. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback.
He'll take a shot. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's got an open man. He smashes his way through again. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Owens. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone.
And it's blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the 1st period of the 2nd half.
It's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Owens. They're working that left side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. One final play before the end of the quarter. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines. Get it.
There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roberts. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. High the chains now on second and long. He's got it on the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He'll pull it on the read. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's short, like I gotta stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
It's good. That'll pull them back to within 6. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Find some fresh air. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Here he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Owens. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. They'll run the screen. Thrust that arm out. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Spins away from one. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. A little release to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working that left side now. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Plucks it out of the air. He goes out of bounds. He's a few yards short, and they'll have to turn the football over. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. To the air, it's Pryor. That's caught. It's Rousseau. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Got it on the outside. It's Denmark. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. So Penn State takes down Ohio State, a couple of blue bloods, cornerstone programs in college football, and you know both sides can't wait until they meet again. That will put the wrap on things from here.